The Dogs of War is a simple war action movie. I actually remember seeing the cover of this at a Blockbuster one time. I never rented it though. This one was on Prime. This one is about Jamie. He's a mercenary who escapes the last mission with his men. However, he's hired to do recon for Zangara. It's a African nation that has just been under a military coup, so there's a new leader. He's hired to go there, pretend to be a magazine photographer and photograph birds. So they have really strict security and obviously think he's a spy, so he's got to brush up on his tactics, and he goes there and sort of has to pretend and be undercover. It's a very war-torn country. There's not a lot of action in this movie till the very end. The last 30 minutes is non-stop machismo 80s awesome cheese action. The rest of the movie is plot, character development. So essentially Jamie goes in there and then he violently gets attacked and interrogated because they find out who he is, and then they have to release him, and decides to go back there with one more mission to depose the current leader for the American government so they can put their own puppet leader in there instead. So this movie definitely is simple. It doesn't have much in terms of nuance. There's some intrigue in there, lots of guns. It even has a really cool sequence where 4 guys run into a compound and shoot the place up. It almost could have inspired the Mad Minute from Predator. Christopher Walken's pretty solid in the role. He's got this sort of hollow look in his eyes, a very intense look. And then just to be a believable mercenary. And there's also some cool side characters. There's like a journalist who's I don't know if he's a journalist, he's like a media documentary man, TV man or something, a reporter who's trying to get in there too. And the big action sequence at the end is pretty fun. So overall, The Dogs of War is a simple action fare, but it's entertaining, got a good cast. Tom Berenger is also in a small role, but he doesn't do much. So overall, I give The Dogs of War a 6 out of 10.